October 16th, 2021. Woo! And I've been out filming like you don't even want to know about it. Mm. Oh, I've been hitting the markets. I've been in San Diego, Tijuana, everywhere. And I've been pumping out the videos like you can't believe. Homie Dante tossed me that thing, that beautiful the home in or whatever it's called, the stabilizing thing. Oh, I'm figuring it out. I'm still figuring it out. I'm doing this and doing that. Problem is the sidewalks are so crooked, so I keep bouncing around. That's just the way it is. But that stabilizer with me bouncing around, still stabilizing as hell, man. Those videos are coming out crisp. So I went and put myself into the one of the crazy markets right there, right off the when you cross the line, you hit the I always say Artesiantes. Artesanias market, the Artesanias, and then I went to the Hidalgo market, which I have a problem with that because I always want to say Hidalgo, but in Spanish the H is silent, so it's Hidalgo. Mercado. Two words I have trouble with, but whatever. The see Hidalgo market, and then I saw some other restaurants that I've thought about. So I'm just blowing it up, dude. It's just out there. Videos coming on YouTube, on Rumble. Mikey Romero, one word, all lowercase, capital R for Romero. Boom, 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 pump, 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 pump it up. Give me some views on Rumble. That's what I'm talking about. You keep giving me views. Next thing I know, I'll blow up. Man, you don't know where I'll be next. All right? And this is what I'm talking about. Don't talk about it, be about it. You see, I'm out there, I'm sun drenched. I don't know how I'm looking right now, but I'm out there in the sun. I'm out there walking around, making these videos, posting them, sitting there while they post for 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes or whatever, using my phone. My friend Dante gave me the beautiful stabilizing mechanism I can use. I'm learning how to use it. Did I go perfect it? No, I just went up there and used it. I didn't. I looked a little bit of YouTube videos and I was just like, well, that's how it happens. And then boom, I went out there and you could see I'm making errors. I got the microphone popping in every now and then, but that's what it is. Don't be scared of all that. Get your freaking knees scraped up. You know, you get hurt, rub some dirt on it. Ain't that right, Mikey? I went out there and I saw, I showed you where I purchased this and this and this, and it's beautiful. Cause my phone is dope. I got the Revel 5. I don't have an iPhone. I got the Revel 5, the best T-Mobile phone they had because of the camera. And now you're starting to see it's crisp and clean. And I still got my GoPro, which I'm gonna use. And I got more options tomorrow. Who knows where I'll be? Who knows where I'll be? But I'm not getting on these planes with all this madness right now, trying to lock us down. With that being said, Will Johnson was out there in Los Angeles showing you how this is controlled madness right now. Why are these that's all I want to say. It's controlled madness right now. Look at Will Johnson's lives today, October 16th, and that's what I want to say. It's like when I said yesterday, and I'm gonna get into this, power of words, power of just saying stuff. There's a power. That's why the censoring, just to say it, just to mention it. And then I did my live last night, and I mentioned the laptop from hell, and then I didn't go into it. No, I just wanted to mention. I did that on purpose. You were like, laptop from hell. What is that? Boom. Just to say it. Just to say it. There was no reason. I was never gonna say the laptop. The laptop from hell can be the laptop from blah 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 blah. Just the power in saying it. And I talked about the astral light, and I'll get into that. I'm gonna get into the astral light. I'm gonna get into the power of words, the power of thought, the power of everything, and what they're scared of, and why censorship is so out of control right now. All right. So let's get into it. All right. Here's the main thing. 42 years old, we just didn't know. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. We didn't know. I didn't know. 42 years old, I was working. I wasn't paying attention. I was just trying to, just watch sports and I knew something was up. And actually, if you look at my Facebook, 7 years ago, I just reposted a post that I posted, and I knew something was up, but the society wasn't ready for it. But now they're starting to wake up to it. So if you go to my Facebook, it's at Mikey Romero, and you see the post I reposted 7 years ago, and I'm talking about, like, what do you want? Do you want power? Do you want this? Do you want that? Very deep, did it 7 years ago, and I reposted it. All right. And with that being said, I posted another thing about my friend Leva, who, because I did my last live yesterday, I did Mikey's Got a New Toy, but I also went in my closet and I pulled out the Kyrie Irving, because Kyrie Irving is a prominent basketball player who refuses to get this juice. And then I was like, I went in my closet and I just saw like, oh yeah, I forgot I got rid of all those. I had a bunch of LeBron James and Kobe Bryant jerseys I had bought from Philippines, but I kept the Kyrie for some reason. And I was like, yeah, I knew I liked this guy. And then I was like, I like this guy. So then it reminded me of Leva. And with that being said, Leva is a very beautiful woman that I know, that you say she's just a friend. And then she kind of told me like her plans and whatever. I'm not getting into it because she's just a friend. And then I gave her all my jerseys, and then that's why it reminded me of her. But with that being said, she told me her plans in a nice way, to be like, I might not see you for a while, but I'll see you in a minute, because she lives like right there. So I'm not even worried about it. But whatever, she's doing her plans because she woke up. She told me, she's like, yo, she's a beautiful woman. She's on OnlyFans. She does what she does, and I'm not trying to blow up her spot, but she does what she does, and I'm not mad at her about it. Okay, y'all be mad at her about it. I ain't not mad. She does what she does. Okay, she's a professional, you know, and her main problem was she can't find photographers to do everything. Her photographer she had was actually taking her, he had a whole new profile during the whole Corona with the Lyme situation. Dude, she hired a professional photographer, what she thought, and dude created a fake profile and was having his own OnlyFans with her photos, and she's paying this dude. Could you imagine? I'm sitting here right on the couch, I'm talking to her, and she's like, man, Mike, I thought he was cool. I thought he was this. And then I was like, give me a photo of this fool. And it was just fat little video game with the Cheeto fingers, the millennial. And he literally was creating his own OnlyFans with the photos he was paid by her with a oh man, it was so horrible. That's why I had to mention her, and I just felt bad. She'll be back though, don't worry about that, because she's just a friend. Anyway, I got some words for thought. I was gonna label this thing words for thought. Things I want to talk about as we have to get back to normal, because all this stuff's going crazy and everything's just getting out there in the open. Why do we work 5 days a week? I'm just gonna throw it out there. Why is there 5 days, 7 days in a week? And why do we work 5? Why can't we work 3 and get 4 days off? Think about it. You ever thought about that? You see power in words? Just throw it out there and see. Think, why 5? 5? You get 2 days off? You gotta work 5 and 2 days off, and then 40 hours a week. Who can? Now you're starting to see the power structure, though, so it's good to throw it out there. Words, think about. Why do our kids go to 13 years of school, starting at kindergarten, all the way to 12th grade, and then are coerced to go into another school where the parents have to pay to get them, if they really want a job, like the position, the jockey? Think about it, man. This is my whole point. The old system's broke, and they're trying to like hold on to it. It's like, you ever seen that the Tobey Maguire when he's trying to hold the trolley together? He's like, it's like you got to take a dump, and that's what they're trying to do. And then just put Sleepy Joe's face there. That's what they're trying to do, because they're losing. Oh yeah, they're losing. Oh my God. Lost. They lost, and they're trying to be like, you guys are lost. I'm like, I'm not lost, dude. I had to go to 13 years of school, and then I got to go to another school that I got to pay for. How does that work? Think about that. Just think about it. Think about it. Just really sit there for a second. Think about it. Why 5 days a week out of 7? Think about it. Look at, I don't know if you can hear it, but the alarms are going off. It's just happening. The problem is people just never ask the questions. They just never like, why do we got to work? I have the luxury now that I've been working 42 years, basically 20 years out of my life. I'm 42, that I've got a little money saved up. So when I do decide, to pick what job I want, because I'm out there searching, but I'm not going back to working 5 days a week. I'll be like, nah, I need to work. What was the minimum? No, I'm not going back for all 5 days a week. Why the hell am I going to do that? I got to get up and do all this, pay gas, do all that. Nah, y'all can suck it. And that's what the problem is, that the old system is crumbling right now. They want the great reset with Klaus Schwab and all these idiots and old Bill Gates and Hillary Clinton. And Hillary Clinton's showing her stank ass up. I heard she smelled like a stank twat. That's what I heard, but whatever. But like I said, there is power in thought in the astral light. Let me get in the astral light. The astral light is like the internet, okay? I've read some of these books by Elvis Levy, and I always talk about it. The astral light is that we're all connected. When you ever looked at somebody, looked at you for long enough, and you feel them in the back of your head, turn around, and be like, what are you doing? I was like, it's staring at you. That's the astral light. Same thing when you just upload a video, some magically, oh, it's that plastic, but they gave it the objection. They gave it the object. But how did that thing just magically... Oh, these wires everywhere. These wires are crap, and we know that now with the Wi-Fi. And that's what they're like trying to like. No, you don't. And it's the astral light, and that's why the censorship is so much, because we are all connected, and they can't disprove it. Even homeboy Hawkins or whatever, he was like, we can't destroy even with a black hole, and they're freaking weirdos, man. I said freaking. With that being said. The laptop from hell exists. The laptop from hell exists. You know what's funny? And I'm gonna prove to you right now how the power of words and the power of saying stuff does work. And you know how I'm gonna do it? Fake news. So I lose they fire me from my job, which if this comes out to be fraud, I'm totally gonna go to a lawyer and file an indictment or whatever, I need a class action lawsuit because of this. God dang right. But with that being said, fake news. So I didn't know like the Trump derangement syndrome, because I was trying to avoid it, but then I had a friend over here. I ain't talked to him since because I was like, oh, you are totally sucked in, homie. He was trying to I remember I was like, dude, did you see this video of Fauci throwing that ball? He was physically getting it. But that's when I learned about Trump derangement syndrome, because he was like, dude, look at Fauci. He tried to throw this fastball at the Washington baseball game, and then this and that, and then he was like, well, he ejected bleach. He was like fighting me. I'm like, what are you fighting me, man? I was like, he didn't eject bleach. He said they brought a machine in, and he was just totally like, kids in cages, and I was just like, actually, I had to start looking at that because of the kids in cages injection bleach. Actually, he wanted to put light in your body. He wanted to put a UV light in your body. And he was just like, he was seething with hate. And then I found out later that was the Trump derangement syndrome. And I was like, oh, man, you've been brainwashed, millennial boy. Get your man bun and your funny little mustache and your IPA and get the out of my house. I got no love for these people no more. You know why? Because it's easier to comply than deny and defy. It's easier to go along. It's easier to be a lumberjack man with your big old beard and your weird looking tattoos and you whatever they want you to do. It's easier to just go along with that than it is to defy and deny. It's easier to just go, oh, I love Saturday Night Live. It's so funny. It's not funny. Saturday Night Live is not funny. If you're laughing at Saturday Night Live, you suck. And I'm just going to tell you right to your face. You suck donkey balls. Okay? You ever suck donkey balls? If you've laughed at the Saturday Night Live in the last 2 years, yeah, you're sucking them. All right? And now let's get into virtual signaling. All right? If you ever been to Mexico, you can go into a pharmacy and just talk to a doctor for free as long as you get the subscription and buy it at the pharmacy. Right there. You just cross the border. So I actually had to explain the whole horse paste situation that you guys are going through to my friend Angel. And then I had to mention what the horse paste was. Oh, she knew what it was. And then she was like, oh, that's when you're really sick, that's what you need. And dude, and I told her everything, and she was like, what the hell? She had no idea. Because remember, in foreign countries, they're not getting brainwashed like you. They are getting brainwashed. Don't get me wrong. Oh, they brainwashing these people. They out here in masks left and right. But they didn't go there with the horse paste. She was like, what? Like, can you imagine? It's like, I'm not even gonna mention these drugs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And with that being said, um, virtual signaling, and this pissed a lot of people off. I did some comments to see what happened, and it's like virtual signaling is like the face diaper. It's like feeding homeless people. Did you ever meet people who are like, you know what I do with my leftovers? I always go and give it to the homeless man down the street. Oh, great, because he's gonna eat that for like 6 months. You want to figure out? You want to figure out how to figure out homelessness? Stop giving them. Don't give them nothing. And people got mad at me. You got to make life rough on them because you know what's gonna happen. They're gonna be like, yo, I can't do this. Because the thing is, you don't understand when somebody gets $300 a month. They're gonna figure out how to make that $300 a month stretch 30 days. They're gonna be like, "Oh, great guy, you never had this conversation, man. It's February, 28 days, and this is probably a joke that you don't even understand. Oh man, I love February. What is February? 30 days, half September, April, May, and November. Blah 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 blah. What's the shortest month in the year? February. They could save a few bucks on February, I bet. So you pass somebody out $300, maybe $50 over here, and that's how you increase the unemployment. That's how you increase the homelessness. Because you don't understand as a normal human. And like I said at the beginning, we just didn't know. You don't understand that somebody will take $300 and figure out how to live on that. They'll be like, well, I got $4 to eat today. I got $3, I got to stretch it out, man. Thank goodness it's February because it's only 28 days. And then they saved money. And that's how they look at life. And a lot of you people just never looked at life that way. And that's the problem. And that's the reason I said we just didn't know. You didn't know that people would just do that. Oh my God, I applied for Section 8. I applied for this. And then they could just put you here, put you there, put you there. And that's the real attack we're under. So that's some real talk. That's some food for thought. So think about it. Don't just be about it. Don't just talk about it. Be about it. All right. With that being said, I'm gonna have some more videos coming. Oh man, I'm all over the place. Thanks, Dante and the boys. Peace out.